Hello, friends. Welcome to our YouTube channel where we talk everything about radiation oncology. So, today we're going to discuss something about the NEET PG counseling. So, if you want to choose radiation oncology as your career option, then which college to choose and what to fill in your preferences. So, hello, I am Dr. Purnima Kale. I've done my MD and DNB in radiation oncology, and today we are going to discuss about how to choose a college which will be suitable for your MD radiation oncology residency. It can be MD or DNB as well. So, I think. While choosing a college there has to be a certain criteria that needs to fulfill. So first and foremost is choose where you want to do your residency. It can be MD, it can be DNB, it does not matter, because nowadays MD and DNB has already been seen as equivalent, but it is your own choice. If you want to go for MD, you can go, or else DNB is also equivalent. The first and foremost is what state you want to pursue. So I preferably wanted to do it in Maharashtra or Madhya Pradesh. So that were my preferences, that Maharashtra or Madhya Pradesh I would go, and I would not like to go beyond that. So you have to allocate your certain states, and from those states you have to prepare a list of medical colleges which have this radiation oncology seats in MD as well as DNB. So let me tell you some inner secrets about the branch. So basically, MD colleges are generally government run, and the machineries that are present are better in the DNB hospitals because those are private hospitals. Okay, so this is just a caveat that I'm sharing with you, that the higher technology, the more advanced machines are seen in the private setup where they have DNB. But yes, the academic part is much better in MD. So that is your own choice, but definitely you can opt for, you can put your choices accordingly in MD and DNB as well. Secondly, when you are choosing, you have made your list of colleges according to the states you want to choose. Make a point that you check whether there is a linear accelerator. I think you should jot these points down, because this is what makes up a radiation oncology program wholesome, and these are basic minimum requirements. So first is, does the hospital have a linear accelerator? Secondly, do they have functioning brachytherapy, because that is also a very integral part. Thirdly, do they practice concurrent chemotherapy, or do you get posted in the medical oncology so that you have some idea about chemotherapy as well, because in your MD as well as DNB there is a paper on chemotherapy. So this is a subject that is included in your studies, in your curriculum, so you have to have some exposure of chemotherapy also. And fourth is there academics going on? Are there regular classes held? Who is the teacher? Who is the HOD? How well reputed and known they are? So this is a fourth part, but these three parts are very important. First is, do they have linear accelerator? Second, do they have brachytherapy functioning? Third, do you get exposure to chemotherapy? I think this is the basic minimum criteria that you need to choose a radiation oncology branch. Then, as you know, that residency is hectic everywhere. In all the clinical branches the residency is hectic, so the toxicity of the department, or the functioning or the working of the department will vary. But I think if you have all the modalities, then you can deal with a slight amount of toxicity, because as you know, in our setup we have to deal with that. So I think this makes up a wholesome project that we can do during our NEET PG counseling for radiation oncology, to choose your college. And if you really want us to help you with this, then you can connect to us, put it in the comments below, tell us what preferences you have, and we can obviously help you in that as well. So if you want to know about any other aspect of radiation oncology, stay tuned to our channel, subscribe, and also press the bell icon so that you can get all the updates about all the videos that we put. So if you have any queries, put it in the comments below. Thank you and have a great day.